Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out these scintillating looking sausage rolls. Yes, today we're taking a look at these sausage rolls. They are also from Project Pies Nottingham, as per the other two pie reviews we did earlier in the week, and these look incredible. According to Dan at Project Pies, these are his bestseller. These are his kind of flagship product. Despite being called pies, sausage rolls really are his thing, and well, they look incredible. As always, my other half is here when food is about. I'm sure that rule will end at some point, but no, not today.
Always here when food.
And yeah, so these have just come straight out of the oven. They are red hot. I can just about pick them up. Now, before I pick these up and maybe they fall apart, I will say that I cooked them not quite to the specification as the instructions stated to cook them on grease-proof paper. I didn't have any, so I didn't, and well, a little bit of pastry got lost to the pan as a result. But nonetheless, they look incredible. So yeah, just as a reminder, this is what Project Pies look like. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, etc. They are Nottingham-based, primarily serving kind of, I think, Sneinton and Colic areas, but I'm hoping they will do kind of more national stuff very soon. So go follow them anyway, and hopefully you'll be able to get some of the delicious treats sooner than you may think. Honestly, they just look insane. So I'll give you this one. Okay. You're going to end up with the larger one there, look at you. Right. Hot, 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 hot. I'm just going to... That was a satisfying sound. Thank you. There you go. Slightly greasy, as any good sausage roll should be. And that smell is terrific. That is a very well seasoned sausage. That smells like a Cumberland blend to me.
There's a lot of meat in it as well.
There is an awful
substantial amount of meat, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll go for the cross-section shot as well. Right. It's going to be hot, but we've been decorating all day, so apologies if you can see bits of paint on my hands and stuff. I've washed them God knows how many times, but they are still covered. So we are in much deserving need of this amazing lunch. So. Wow. Now, I had no doubts that they were going to be good, but these are a levelled up sausage roll.
They're good.
I think.
Very
these are...
good.
The pastry on the bottom of this one is a little soft, but I think that was my cooking mistake rather than the product's fault. The meat is... Well, there's just so much meat in it. And it's pretty heavily seasoned. I like it. It's more, I think it's definitely, I can't tell if it's Lincolnshire or Cumberland kind of mixed blend, but
it's definitely that sort of seasoning.
It's definitely that sort of seasoning, a lot of sage, a lot of herbs in it. So it's definitely a kind of, you know, more premium sausage roll, but yeah, it's super flaky, but it's not going everywhere, which is something you don't normally get with a sausage roll. It normally ends up with, well, crumbs in the beard, but this one, fortunately, has not. Is there anything better than a hot sausage roll on a Saturday afternoon? It's been a long time since I had a hot sausage roll. I just lost my meat, we claimed. The dogs didn't find my trousers very interesting now.
Definitely.
I
can see why they're his bestseller.
Yeah, they are really a standout product. Now, for me personally, I preferred the pies. The pork pie in particular, I thought was just exceptional. But then again, I think I'd always lean for a pork pie over a sausage roll. So that's not to say that these aren't as good. It's just that's where my preference is. But, I mean...
I think the meat to pastry ratio is really good, because a lot of times on sausage rolls you get too much pastry. It's just pastry with a little bit of meat, whereas this is meat with a perfect amount of pastry.
With
so
some
it's
pastry.
Thin.
Yeah,
the pastry is crisp, but it still manages to
I mean, this
keep the structure.
That's how crisp that pastry is. That is phenomenal. And these you can get to cook from frozen, which is what we did. So you get the benefit of them being super fresh without, you know, and obviously you can then have them when you want. They're not going to go off in a few days.
No.
The sausage meat is so juicy. Just squeeze it and it's just... It is very juicy. Now I reckon that's the quickest I've eaten something on a food review on this channel, but to be honest I'm pretty hungry. As I say, we've been decorating all day and walked the dogs first thing this morning, so that was much needed. I'm glad I saved those for today because that has just kicked my Saturday afternoon off just right. But I don't really have a whole lot else to say about them other than they were genuinely really, really good. If you're going to do an order from Project Pies, I would recommend that you try a few different things because they've all had their kind of own distinct features that make each individual one great. It's not the pastry on all of them that's always the best part, and it's not always the filling on all of them that's always the best part. It kind of ebbs and flows depending on what you go for, which I think is a really good thing because so often companies become known for, I don't know, just one element that's good throughout and then everything else is a bit hit and miss. Each of the Project Pies items that we've had have been...
They've all been good in their own way.
They have all been good in their own way, which I think is a rarity from most companies at the minute. So yeah, that's really impressive. Right, I have nothing else to say. Do you have any finishing comments?
Any that they're really convenient, like get them, chuck them in the freezer.
Yeah, I think we're going to buy...
we'll definitely be filling up.
Yeah, Dan, if you're watching this, just be forewarned that a large order for frozen sausage rolls is coming in just to bang in our freezer and then we can have whenever we fancy because the convenience on that is just, yeah, just brilliant. So yeah, that's everything. Check out Project Pies Nottingham. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribe if you will be so kind. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.